The atmosphere of the show and the crowd and everybody is just nothing but positive. I've never heard anyone boo. I've never heard anyone be upset. If someone gets hurt, the backstage, all the girls are all over them. The crowd is always loud to cheer. It actually is really difficult to have the crowd decide who wins because they cheer so loud for both wrestlers that as the host, you're like, oh my gosh, was it the first girl or the second girl? I don't know.
We all love getting ready together. We all help each other. You know, it's madness back there, but it's awesome. We're all just like taking our shirts off, who's got nipple glue, you know, like put our pasties on, and everybody's just so loving and accepting.
It's just amazing to feed off all that energy.
I first heard about Jello Underground when I played roller derby. I had a teammate come up to me at practice and she was like, I know this awesome thing going on down in Seattle and you seem crazy enough to get into it. And so my first thought was, fuck yeah, and where do I sign? And what exactly do you wear? It was pretty much on a whim, Saturday night's coming up, we got nothing to do, and then it just kind of spiraled into an entire love affair.
I pulled this virgin off of the street. She literally was walking across the street, and I said, hey, you wanna wrestle some Jello? And she looked at me all shy with her cute little side bag. It was like, I'm just waiting for some friends. I'm a Jello virgin. I just wanna watch. And then I took her in back with me. 20 minutes later, she was getting in the pool. She is one tough mofo. I would not want to meet her in a dark alley, but at the same time, I kind of would. Miss G.I. Jen.
My wrestling name is G.I. Jen. I asked my brother, because I had no idea, I wanted something cute and adorable, but still also really kick-ass. And so then he reminded me of our family's military background and that they aren't really represented, so that way I could still represent a little bit of our history.
I came up with my wrestling persona just because I grew up watching anime. I'm from Japan originally, and I had a little schoolgirl outfit, and I thought, that's a good wrestler name that kind of touches on where I'm from and all that stuff. I was like, hey, Sailor June.
So it's gonna get wicked fucking slippery along this plastic runway, especially as the night goes on. Wrestlers cannot rise above their knees, and if you do, I will hit you with the riding crop. Friendly.
Hard. She hits it hard.
Don't friendly wise, but I'll still hit you hard. No physical contact outside the pool if you want to rough each other up, like in private.
This is probably one of the biggest crowds we've had. We've got a crap ton of VIPs, we got a crap ton of virgins, so I want you guys to fucking bring this shit, okay? 1, 2, 3, Jello!
What do you say when people tell you this is exploiting women's bodies?
I've had male friends ask me that, and the way that I see it is that it's up to the woman herself. If it empowers her to be covered, we have women that wrestle in leggings and tank tops. You see nothing ever. Then there are other women that feel empowered by allowing you to see their body. And so then we wear pasties and we take our tops off. It's purely up to that wrestler what makes her feel comfortable and what makes her feel special. Myself, it just depends on the night. I've done both. This last show, I wore a sports bra and shorts. I was feeling more masculine, so I went a more masculine route. In previous shows, I felt more effeminate, and I've worn a tiny bikini, and I felt like having my breast out. So I told my fellow wrestler that she could take my top off if she wanted. But it was always 100% my choice, and I always felt good at the end, because I allowed someone to see me or to not see me.
To not consider being feminine as weak, and to not consider being strong as masculine, but just know that being feminine is strong, and I can wear a cute little skirt and wrestle girls and just have a really great time. And growing up in Japan as a mixed race kid, I had a really hard time coming into a sense of comfort with my body and my image and my femininity. So doing Jello wrestling, where I get to be around other women who are strong and feminine, there's a way for us women to come together in this fun community, and it's just a really good time.
I've changed because of Jello Underground, because it was such an empowering experience. I feel like it gave me confidence in other areas of my life. Even telling people you're a 3-time Jello wrestling champion, there's like something really exciting and fun about that.
That really funny thing happened when Braun Hilda ripped my underwear. It was, God, that was so funny. Like, that to me sticks in my mind more than, oh, I won a championship. Like, no, that was hilarious. Like, she gave me such a hardcore wedgie, it ripped my panties off, and I was like, wow.
My favorite part of the show is hosting. I really love hosting and feeling the crowd and getting the crowd pumped up for these girls.
You don't want her on your zombie apocalypse team, because she just might eat one of your limbs. Say Jello! He wants the J? I think after that move, you're gonna owe her some child support.
I know what it's like to come out of that dressing room and the crowd is just screaming your name. So any way I can get the crowd up makes me feel good, and then my girls come out all smiling, and then they wrestle and they kick ass, and it's just this big vicious circle of awesome Jello-ness.
I didn't even realize I really had a fan base until we took a hiatus and we came back after, and I had a bunch of people like freaking out that I was Ginger Snaps, and then we had new wrestlers that, you know, I didn't know, and they all knew who I was, and that was really cool.
It provides a place for people of all walks of life to kind of just walk in and be like, oh, okay, this is happening, this is cool. Like, I think it totally fits in with Seattle, but it's not like anything else that Seattle has to offer. So I think that's really cool that this going on. Jello Underground is
Empowering women to be bold and badass.
Jello Underground is
community.
Jello Underground is
magic.
Friends and Jello. That's all you need in life, right? Family, friends, and Jello.